My new workshop is not done yet. In the meantime, I do have a problem with one of my old original, actually my first bike in Thailand. It's my cafe racer. And if you notice something here, she's leaving her mark. I don't drive her much, and on top of that, with all the crappy gas that we have nowadays, probably a lot of junk in the fuel. First, we gotta get this sucker out of here. Alright. That needle. Make sure your float doesn't have any fuel in there. Now, here. There's the, oh, you know what? It's rubber. Wow, surprise, surprise, and it's still leaking. If it's a rubber and it's still leaking, then it just might be crap. Because what I was going to say was, if this was metal, all you need to do is just sand it. And you just hold like a fine sandpaper, and you just turn it like that, once or twice. 1 or 2 rotation is all you need, and that is it. And you know, with this one, I feel like there's a lot of grime. So this one, I will just do that, and hopefully it will clear it out. Make sure there's no crap in there. I think that should fix it. Now, because I got this all apart, why not just clean the pilot while you're at it, right? Go grab the appropriate flathead here. Don't do like what the previous owner on my Yamaha TSAT M did and strip that head. All right, let's take a look. I see. All right, this is good. Not dirty. You can actually see through the main jet, so I don't need to remove that. Put that back in. Clean that. Oh, and here is another one. Let me show you. Now, don't ever count this guy out, because if, now look at this, I'm going to show you something real quick. If someone messed with this before, or if it's just leaking, this one could possibly be leaking. A good quick way before you just rule out that it's just the needle, it could also be the seat here, the brass seat. So what we're going to do is we're going to rule it out. All right, but this is definitely not leaking, because that's good. Okay, now what I'll do is install the needle. Any crap on your fingers, put that back in there. I'll throw this back in there, and I will check that it is closing with the float on, and that no maybe mouse or cat went in there and messed with my setting. I do want to make sure that it's not leaking anymore, and then we can rule it out for sure. And what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to get the full flow of fuel over here, and I'm going to lift the float up. You got fuel flow coming. Okay, so this is the original setting. Now it's not leaking. Now I'm going to turn on the petcock all the way. Now we're gonna have a burst of fuel. Well, not as much fuel as I thought. Yeah. All right. We should be good. Give it a 3-second test. 1, 2, 3, and we good. There it is. So that's all there is to it. If you have a carb that's been running fine and all of a sudden it starts leaking, it just needs cleaning. Well, okay, how do I close it? Okay. Yeah, man. I need to clean that sucker up as well. Again, this is all part of maintenance, all right? It's nothing, it's nothing abnormal. This is definitely a part of it. So if you want to own an old 2-stroke or any old vehicle of any kind, this is part of it, man. Welcome. Nice, man. So no overflow, even though if I rock the bike. Nice. And I'm going to start her up and let's go for a quick ride and we'll park her again. Oh no. You know what? I don't have room. They blocked me. So anyways, I'll start it up. Gotta put my one-sided kicker slipper. That's how I remember her. No leaks. I thought I was in the clear, but I got an extra bonus for you. Look at this. This arrow is pointing to the full, and the pointing down is going to be the reserve. Right now, look at my problem. When I put it to off and I disconnect, look at that. Yep, I got fuel flow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drain the tank and we're going to fix this. We're going to drill out that and make sure you have one ready to go. Or you could use screw, but I'm going to use the same rivet. I hope I have it. I hope I have the same size. And then just clean it. Let's see if it works for this. I think that it's really, really dirty because the fuel is not even gushing out. I'm going to try opening up the cap and see if it does anything. And nope, same. So I'm not going to be surprised if this is just full of gunk. And it's probably going to even idle even better. Look at that little guy. Look at that. Look at that. I don't know if it's it. Yeah, man. This area, I got hummingbirds. I got crickets and all kinds of insects and reptiles. Even water monitor, man. All right. So far, we only got small poisonous snakes. And, I don't like them. I don't mind a bite, but if it's poisonous, I don't want to go to the hospital. Anyways, let's get back to this. We're gonna let this drain and then we'll be back. Alright, I'm gonna go and install this thing and hopefully it doesn't leak. And I think I got it, man. I think it is sealing. It is holding so far. I put gas in there right now and it's not leaking. It did fill up here already, which is a good sign, and I don't have any outside leak. I don't have any nipple leak. So I think I might have fixed my problem. Now, the good thing with this setup is it's gonna be replaceable. The seal, I don't have to spend, you know, $5-10 on a new petcock. I just got to change the seal inside now that I have the set screw here, and I could actually tap it out too if I want to. But if it's not going to leak, it's fine. Of course, it's always going to have leak when you least expect it, right? All right, jinxing myself here. Okay, so look at this. Check it out. I'm gonna turn it on, and I can turn it on, and I got fuel should be coming up, and then I turn it off. So we good, man. Well, I'm gonna let that sit for a good 15-30 minutes, and I'll come back and check up on it. But I think I fixed the problem. If you still got a good petcock and it's just seeping a little bit, this is something you could do. All right, until the next mod, man, I'm out.